like the brother was saying, Brother Miyatullah was saying, the snare was it's like a trap. And the trap is they do got you holding on to just worldly things, everything that's out here, like brother brought out with the bank. Most people would go after the money that's on the floor, but they don't even realize they're still in the vicinity of an explosion, and who knows if another one's gonna come on.
That's right.
Nah, like so a smart brother would try to get away, saying forget the money. I'm trying to get away from something just blew up. But a carnal mind would be down there picking up as much money. I don't care if it's 20s, 50s, 100s. They're gonna be picking them up. Still in the vicinity of an explosion though. Like take something like what happened a couple years ago, like the Boston bombing. Where it was a race. They still got people talking about I'm gonna finish the race with no legs. Like, but you told me you're not finishing no race. Come on, you're not gonna finish your life. Your life gonna be done before the race, so you're gonna bleed out. You gotta go to the hospital. Chicks don't even got a lady. Of course, the eating my lady all proud. No legs. I'm like,
yeah, that's why Lord said the pride down heart had deceived you. This place is prideful as hell, man. It's this system. Think about what you just said. This system is built on building up pride. I mean, you got the what you call it, the handicap Olympics. I mean, that's a representation of pride, because little do they know you was judged for something in your past life or this life to cause you to be handicapped, and instead of looking at things in that light and accepting your judgment, you looking past that like, oh no, this is just an obstacle for me to get past, and if I can get past it, it's gonna show forth my strength. I mean, but really, at the end of the day, no, that's supposed to be a reflection unto you, or to whatever it is, or whatever wickedness that you did, man.
that's right.
Because what? You got people out here they trust, like this college shit that's around. You got people out here they trust, because this whole college thing is what trusting in America.
That's right.
And people who go to college, right, you just end up with debt, man. That's all you do. You got what? You got Sally Mae. You got to pay Sally Mae back. So the whole college thing is bullshit, man. It's a false dream. But a lot of people think that, you know, but that's the daughters of Zion, though, you know. But yeah, but you look at shit like that, right? You know, but they think that's cute, man. You know, that shit ain't. But that brings shame to our nation. Really, they think we niggas. You know what I'm saying? That we gonna stop what we doing to, like, you know, to like, oh, they trying to get jumped off. You know what I'm saying? But they hoes, man, looking to get tweaked off, man. And you know they under the vibration of Esau.
That's right.
Because she got that long ass blonde hair. Look at the devil with real blonde hair. And guess who she was with her? Who's with her? The nigga woman, man.
Nah, that's right.
You know? Because that's who's with her. You know? Yeah, go ahead. But this whole college shit is bullshit, man.
That's right.
Right.
Now, all it is a smoking dream.
That's right. They're not teaching you nothing real in there anyway.
Nah.
Like
And when you graduate, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get a job, man.
Fine. I mean, kind of crazy for them even be thinking they still could get work when they get out. Like, how are they still sending thousands of people to colleges when the economy, when you're looking at the numbers, it's like, you know that there's going to be hundreds of people that's not going to be out of job. Hundreds of thousands of people. It's not going to, because colleges everywhere.
And what that nigga woman just did was spiritual. Because that showed how much Eve hate the word. She know what we dealing with was the Bible, but she used her body. Well, she tried to use her body as a distraction to pull your mind off of the word.
That's right.
You know what I mean? To show you what the nigga woman is about, man. Going all the way back during the time of Adam, man.
All right.
You know? But when we didn't bite and had something slick to say, she put an attitude. Because you did all that shit for nothing, man.
Folly.
It was folly.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, why you go going at us? But that's folly. I want to show how people show you. You know? walk past it, that's the way it started. I ain't responding to that shit.
Nobody got time for that.
Yo, she probably figuring, oh, he want to catch somebody twerking. She don't want to see nobody twerking. If anything, the brother put out a video showing them twerking at church. At a mega church. At a mega church. They was playing, girl, you look good, won't you back that ass? Dead ass, girl.
In the church?
Yo, that shit.
Yo, there's like millions of them out there.
Yeah,
doing
cut.
it.
You all you gotta do is go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Church out of pocket. I don't even know why people still really got. It's like they got more faith in church. They got more faith in church in their pastor than they got in the actual word of the Lord. Like,
Oh shit.
and what the scriptures say, they don't even realize that they hate God. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. They don't even realize that. They don't, and then the first thing they'll say is, I got my relationship with the Most High, or I love the Lord and the Lord love me. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. But look, it sounds good, but it's carnal. It sounds good because what do he say?
It's like Kevin Hart shit.
Kind of like, kind of not. It sounds good, but the thing is that you gotta.
No, and they say
No,
that.
that's what they say. That's what they say, and then use
They never make you say that in church.
yeah, like it's actual like.
Oh man.
That's what I was about to say. I was laughing.
They are the people from.
God.
That's Mark 8 and 6.
God.
Go ahead.
From the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. Keep going.
Yeah.
Verse 17. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits.
Right, so really, you want to be content, man. Because what a lot of people, they're not content. And with this society, they chase more, and chase more. You know, and that's where you wind up, chasing the money. You know? And like that wicked nigga Jake he said, when you start chasing the money, that's when the money start running. You know, because the white man, he don't hustle. When you check Jake out, what you doing? Hustling. Hustling ain't a good thing. That means you busting, you scrambling. When the white man don't hustle, he just sit back and collect, man. Esau don't hustle, man. He sit back, he chill. But what Jake doing? They scrambling. They busting a move,
right?
Huh?
The other word for hustle, Salakia, grinding.
Yeah, yo, I was gonna say that.
You on your grind, grizzly.
Yeah.
Working non-stop.
But what the scriptures say, it said the grinder shall cease. No. So, but Esau, he don't hustle. Esau don't grind, man.
The most he
Esau
hustles.
sit back and collect. He let the money take out there busting his ass, doing this, taking chances, taking risks. You know, but so the more you chasing this world, the more you gonna want. You know, you give a nigga a 2018 Range Rover, by the year 2020, he not content no more. He want to cash that in, right, and give him something else. Then when that shit get old, you want to get rid of that and get something else, man. And that's a greed type glut and lifestyle. When you check out the disciples, huh? I'll switch now. When you check out the disciples, they live like humble lifestyles, man. You know? But
Verse 18. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater.
right, because a lot of times you be content with a gig you got, but people want more. You know? So they go to college. You know, they trust in a whole big ass illusion, man. Yeah, and look what this college called, Morgan. And guess what? Really, by you going to this college, you in the fucking morgue, man. You in the, cause the root word in Morgan is what? Morgue. So really you sealed for death, man.
But did you see how we was bringing out the word more and the more?
Yo, that's what I said. That's what I said.
More getting home,
Cut.
and then you got a female more who walked up.
Yo, that's what I said.
But then look, check out the sign though.
You got
More ass. Be
Damn.
more sister,
Yeah.
be more.
So this is like a
with
spiritual
Morgan.
zone.
God,
This is the broad way. But it's funny because the
Yeah.
MOV brothers, they camp on Broad, we camp on Broad, y'all camp on Broad. You know, so that's what go to what? The highways and the byways, man. You know, it's all spiritual, man. The marketplaces, man, you know. Go ahead. Keep going.
And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater.
Right, because a lot of people, they want to stop what they got and what they have and add more. They trying to come off. They trying to make it, man. Read on.
And there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods.
Read on.
Verse 19.
How long was that up?
That's just the beginning.
Verse 19. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for my years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry.
Right, and that's how people feel. Like, look, I got money stacked up. You know, the elites, they got them underground bunkers. You know? But a lot of people feel like that, but guess what? The chip is going to come and put an end to all of that. People feel comfortable in this society. This is not our rest. You know?
They don't even see the sign.
Verse 20. But Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee.
Right, so because look, you doing all that shit going to, see, you supposed to invest in the truth, man. Because that's the true riches, man.
That's right.
You're not supposed to invest into this society, man, because it's going to fail you. Everything you trust in these last days is going to fail you, man.
That's right.
Like, read this article for me right quick. This ITT Tech, man, they closed over like 50-something campuses, man. And this was a known college that used to come on TV.
Yeah, cut, yup.
They shut down, read that. But this was a couple years back.
I think this guy, Master Keith, he was doing like a commercial. Yeah, a couple years ago. But this is an article from, it says, breaking news. Maryland system takes control of football. But it says the end for ITT Tech. Following a series of federal sanctions, ITT Tech on Tuesday shut down its 130 campuses, right, forcing a scramble for many of the for many of the for-profits, 43,000 students. God damn.
Right. So that show you right there, man. So what if somebody was on their last year?
No,
You know what I'm saying? And the shit just shut down on you. The door just slammed shut in your face, man. But that's what people get when they, you know, trust in this society, man.
That's right.
You know, then what? You got people who do finish college and graduate, right? They got a term called overqualified.
Yep.
So what do that mean? That means you could go apply for a job as a cashier, but they'll see your credentials, and the manager wouldn't want to hire you because they they don't want you coming for their spot. Because you got the credentials to take their spot.
Right.
So they won't give you the job. They'll say, nah, you can't work, you overqualified. You know? So then what? You get it, if you do land a gig, you got to pay all of that shit back with a McDonald's job.
Salaries.
And guess what? They slapping interest on your student loans every year. So you'll never pay that shit back, man. You'll never pay that shit back. So you took up this school career thinking you're gonna be somebody, but really your ex-boyfriend, which is a high school dropout, he fucking doing better than you, man.
That's right.
Because really who trusts in the school system is these fucking women, man.
Yo, that's right,
That's right.
And faggots, man. Because when you check it out, Jake ain't really into like going to school, man. Into college and shit like that. If they is, it's like forced upon them through their parents. But these women, they trust, they uphold this shit. But when you really think about it, man, there's no future for this place called America, man.
That's right.
And college is bullshit, man.
That's right.
It's the real
All it is a scheme. All it is a scheme for these elites to come up, man, and to put you in debt, make you pull out a loan and put you in debt and come up off of that shit, man. Knowing damn well you're not gonna get a job. Like in the hood, they had set up this school called Drake, but it wasn't a state accredited school. But how they got Jake was they told him like, look, we'll pay you to go to school. But they paid Jake pennies on the dollar to go to school, but not knowing Jake ain't know they was gonna be fucked for like a $20,000-$30,000 loan.
Yeah.
So they whole scheme was like, yeah, I'm getting this money, this free money. We barely got done. But Esau just plotting like, you dumb niggas. You know what I'm saying? Little do you know, you'll never get a job. And when it's all said and done, you owe the government $20,000, $30,000, and we got paid. That loan you took out went to our pockets, and you in debt. So any lawsuit you ever get, any tax money you ever get, is getting snatched, going to the government, going to the state.
I did that shit. Went to the Drake College shit or whatever, and I ain't give a fuck about no school shit. But I was on my first kid, and I was trying to leave the streets alone. So they said you'll get paid. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Got good grades and shit. But Esau ain't never getting that money from me, man. But that's why I'm glad for this truth, man. Because if it wasn't for this truth, that shit'd be oppression to me. Really, that shit still affected me because on my last tax return, they snatched all that shit. They snatched all that shit, but it's all right because I'm gonna get that back. Lord willing, I get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get that back times fucking 100,000 in the fucking kingdom on you fucking devils, man.
Right. I feel the same way because I went to Lincoln Tech, and basically, in a nutshell, my experience there, because I graduated too, but my experience there was basically, I basically blatantly saw, and this is before I became in the truth, I blatantly saw the racism in there. You know what I'm saying? I got into a little altercation because of something that happened in there. So basically, I'm like, yo, I'm not paying these thousands of dollars for months on race event after race. That's basically what you're making me pay for. And I'm like, I'm straight, I'm all right, bro. Like he said, I'm not paying you something else.
I got quick.
Especially in the kingdom.
And that's what? That's fucking fraud, man. But this devil will lock you up for, they grab a Jake, right? And lock him up for like credit card fraud, man. But what? When they do it, it's no fucking problem, man. That's fraud. How you set up a non-state accredited school and tell people to go there and they don't read the fine print, right? And you know damn well they ain't gonna get a gig or nothing like that. You set them up for these programs. It's a non-state accredited school, so they just fuck. And you say, nah, it ain't fraud because you ain't read the fine print. That's fucking fraud, man. You should go down for that shit. But these devils, see, they don't go down, but they'll catch a Jake doing little check things and like that and fry him, man.
This is the book of Isaiah. Talking about about the trust in this society. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saying to our watching on the sky. says, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh Shah, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah. And what's the shadow of Egypt, man? That covering they got is of America, man. The way these people think is how Esau programmed them to think. Niggas don't, our people, they don't have their own frame of mind, man. They're not taught to think, they taught how to think, man. So when you arguing with a nigga, really you arguing with a cracker, man. Because you arguing against all the philosophies that they implanted in them, man. They don't know left from right, man. You know, so it says what? They trust in the shadow of Egypt. Now, America is a perfect outline of what? Old Egypt, man. That's what America is. It's a perfect outline of old Egypt. Because a shadow is a perfect outline of your body. So when it says the shadow of Egypt, it's talking about a place that perfectly outlines old Egypt, which is America. Spiritual Sodom and Egypt, man. Also spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah.
Verse 3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, they're confused.
Right, because people trust in this place, they be confused, you know? They don't know what to do. Like, you can imagine them students' faces when all them campuses shut down. They couldn't transfer nothing. And
all them credits
what happened to your loans and shit? Them crackers bounce with your bread, man.
No, like
with your grant. You be like, all right, what about the grant and the 150,000 loan I took out? Them crackers skated with that shit and closed shop, man.
You know the crazy part about
they
that?
They gonna do the same thing with the 401k. All that shit Jake trusting. Oh, did you got niggas on the job. Did you put money in your 401k? Hell no, nigga. There's no money in that shit, man. So when shit get real, Esau just grab that shit and skate and close shop and bounce with your shit, man.
That's what it's coming to.
That's all a part of the economy.
A lot of these jobs with the checks, man, a job could be closing down. Esau won't even give niggas their last checks, man. He'll just bounce with everybody's last check and just close shop. He over there in Jamaica somewhere living it up with everybody's last check, man. They ain't gonna pay you, man. That's why you don't trust in this damn place, man.
They pay so much when they get closed down, I don't be good about it. It's like what they say, they go around vacation. And the thing about that is, they fraud y'all so crazy and so hard and got y'all under their doctrine so, like, under the spell of America and Sodom Egypt, like brother was saying, so well trained under it that y'all all collectively, not even collectively, separately, try to scheme America back. But then when y'all help them book somebody for scheming America. Like the chick that's all over YouTube. Everybody going ham on her, but everybody did their own fraud. Everybody claiming kids are out there.
Oh, you talking about the lady with
I don't even remember her name.
The lady, it was basically what your brother said about them taking money. What she did, she threw a Black Panther party for her son for the prom. But what she was doing, she owned a restaurant and she was faking like she had an injury. So basically what she did was she was collecting Social Security.
Yeah.
And I believe they said it was about $37,000 it was. You know, but they came, man, it was a nigga woman too, man.
Right.
But they came right for her ass. And that's another thing with these nigga women, man. They so comfortable in the society, they think that Esau really gives a fuck about them, man.
But what I was saying was that it was fraud at the end of the day. Fraud in the system.
But who's the biggest fraud?
Esau. But that's what I'm saying. She's following after Esau, she's basically frauding him back. And it was Jakes that was helping get a situation crazy. Now this is what happens. Everybody sharing posts and stuff and saying what they giving their 2 cents all over the internet. But now she's going to jail for what? 144 years. Seriously, and that's what I was saying. I was going to say
Yeah,
that.
good,
That's
God
why I remember the
damn.
number because that's exactly what I was reading. I'm like 144.
144.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how Esau know, man.
Hey, but finish that.